Hey everybody. So today I'm actually downstairs in my little cubby hole, and it's kind of where I do my tea blogging from. And if you didn't know that I'm an avid tea blogger, tea lover, I don't know what else, but I just love it. But I kind of wanted to have more a serious talk than the window, talk. And I wanted to address something that comes up often. And actually it came up for me when my thyroid started acting up and when I realized that I had an issue and I started to eat healthy. And even now it's come up to where I'm learning more and more about essential oils. And here it is. I want someone to tell me what to do. I just want somebody to hand me a card that says 1, open package, 2, sniff package, 3, develop this brand. Boom. That's what I want, because you know what? I think as Americans, and maybe just as people in general, we've become so spoon-fed. We go to the doctor and we get a pill. We go to McDonald's and we get our food. And, everywhere we go, everything is just like boom, boom, boom for us. We don't do much research. We don't check into things. We ask our neighbor and we just go with it. And so that's kind of what this video is about. Because I'm going to tell you something, even though I have written a guide on what I did to lose 60 some pounds and what I did to basically control my hypothyroidism, it's what worked for me. And I say it 100 times, what works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me. There is no one set method. Number one, when you're dealing with people. Number two, when you're dealing naturally. Because number one, there's a process. And the healing process, it does take longer, but it's absolute, okay? I could probably, if I have a cold or whatever, I could probably run to the doctor and get a pill, and tomorrow I'd be feeling better. I could breathe in my nose and everything would be just perfect. And that's all fine and good. But I would much rather take the more holistic way, because I know by taking that pill, it's going to offset my microbiome in my stomach, and everything would kind of just be off for a while. And then it would take me even longer to get back to where I was before I got a cold. So in saying that, I just want everybody to know who asks me, what do I do? What do I need to do? This is what you need to do. You need to talk to me, and you need to talk to some other people, and you need to follow different doctors and holistic doctors. And you do need to go to your medical practitioner, and you need to get blood work done. You need to know what's going on in your body. Please, please, please do not go to a wellness group on Facebook and post your symptoms and then listen to all the advice that follows, okay? And all the MLM, people that want to sell you their product. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I want you to research on your own. I want you to find your own answers. And I will gladly assist you, and I will gladly tell you the things that I've done and the things that I am doing. But I can't guarantee that they'll work for you. I actually, when I first got into this, there was a young man named Jorge, and he has an extensive videos and schools that he puts out on hypothyroidism and fatigue and hair loss, and he helped me so much. But there was a lot of things that he did that when I did them, I didn't have the same results. But there was a lot of things that he did that I did that were tremendous results. So you see what I'm saying? It's trial and error. Nothing you try is going to hurt you, but sometimes it just isn't going to work for you. And you have to find what works. You have to find what fits your DNA, what fits your lifestyle, what you're capable of doing every day to guarantee the results that you want to get. I know. I watch a lot of these projects online, the 7 or 8 day things. And right now I just watched Human Longevity, which was so interesting. And basically, I mean, if I was going to sum it up for you, basically it's just get back to basics. They talk to centenarians, is that the right word? People that are over 100 years old from all over the world. And it was just so interesting listening to them talk about their childhood and how they were raised and what they ate and what they didn't eat and where they drank and how they played and how they worked, that I learned a lot from that. I glean a lot from other people, obviously, and you will too. So that's kind of it. So my vlog and my blogging and everything that I say are suggestions, okay? I'm not under fire for anything. I just kind of want to say this because I was going through the whole essential oil thing, and I was going to a couple blogs, and I'm like, I just want to know what essential oil is good for me. And don't one person post about living whatever and, you know, the other MLMs, because I, number one, don't believe that those are the best. And I never will believe in an MLL company, never. So please don't post that. But I was running around and I basically wanted to be spoon-fed. I wanted you to tell me what essential oil company I should choose and why. And then I wanted to choose it, and I wanted to buy all my oils, and I wanted to live in my happy little essential oil community. And yeah, it doesn't work like that at all. So I actually even joined a community that tests oils, and like, I mean, like seriously, like chemistry testing the oils, and that's been interesting and way, way, way above me. But I have learned a little bit from them, you know, in that. So I guess that I just kind of wanted to have a sit down with y'all and let you know that your journey is not going to be paved. Your journey isn't going to be simple. Your answers are going to be something you're going to have to search for, and you're going to have to try a lot of things. You're going to have to spend some money. Some of the things you're going to toss. Some of the things are going to stay in your routine. It's just, you have to figure out what's going to work for you. And I don't want to sound cruel or mean. And in our society where take a pill, feel better is so prevalent, a lot of people don't want to work for it. Actually, in this longevity series that I've been watching, a young man who is totally free from cancer, and I think he has a website or a blog called Chris Beats Cancer. And if that's not right, get back to me and I'll find out what it was. But he went to a doctor, a holistic doctor, to help him, and the doctor asked him, do you want to live? You know, and I thought, gee, that's the dumbest question in the world. Yeah, you want to live. And he said that he had to think about it. And the next question was, do you want to do whatever it takes to live a healthy life? And he said, you know, well, yes. And from that point on, his life changed. Didn't change immediately, didn't change overnight. It was a definite journey for him. He didn't look at it like I'm healing cancer. He looked at it like I'm becoming healthy, healthier. I'm becoming less toxic. And I'm sure his journey is even continuing to this day, because there's always something on the horizon in holistic medicine. There's always something new that we're learning, only because research has poo-pooed on natural things. And just recently, you know, they're just actually starting to pay attention to the herbs and things that could actually benefit us and help us even better than modern medicine. So again, I want to encourage you to stay on your journey and to keep fighting even when things aren't working. And I want you to just try to keep moving forward, and I want you to basically fight for your life, fight for your health. You know, if you're overweight and keto doesn't work for you, try paleo. If paleo doesn't work for you, find something that will. I'm an absolute proponent of the keto lifestyle. I'm an absolute proponent of intermittent fasting. I have done these things for over a year and a half now with nothing better than good and great results, and I feel healthy. And all the naysayers out there, you know, I don't believe it because I'm living it. Might be my DNA, might be, you know, how I'm doing it, but it works for me. It might not work for you, so you need to find out what works for you. I have a friend, actually, Amanda, and she has this like sore throat thing going on, and she's been to the doctor, and she kind of got over that flu, and she's changed her diet, and she's eating healthier. And you know what? Last night I just mentioned to her, and I said, you know what? Try clove, try pineapple. You know, try more of a healthy alternative. And then I thought even it might be an allergy. And I said, well, you know what? Remove it. Get it out of your way right now. And slowly add things in and see if it maybe one food agitates it more than the other. So we'll see what Amanda does with that, and how she goes with that. So I just wanted to encourage you, and I want you to know that pressing on is the best thing in the world. When I started my journey in January of last year, actually November of 2016? Yeah. It was such baby steps. I think the first thing I did, I removed like a lot of things. I thought I was doing great. The hydrogenated oils had been removed from my home a long time ago, and I only cooked with olive oil. But I love carbs. To this day, I love carbs. It will be my downfall probably forever, as some of you with chocolate or other things. But for me, it's carbs, it's breads. Oh my God. I wish Whole Foods would please just stop making challah bread, because every time I go and it's just sitting there and it's like, buy me. And yes, I buy you. And then I'm mad at myself because it's absolutely worthless as far as keto, as far as my diet, as far as really a nutritious food. It's a pleasure food, definitely, which I can pulverize in a day. So I try not to buy it. I fail often. I fail. So I don't want to sit here acting like I'm some superhuman who has successfully completed keto 365 days of the year, because it's not true. I have found things that I can indulge in that work for me. Jovial makes a cookie. It's like a checkerboard cookie, and it's very lower carb and very low in sugars, and so I can eat that occasionally. Of course, I make my own. I make a lemon blueberry loaf that's amazing. Breads, I struggle with breads. I have not found a good keto bread yet. I'm going to try a recipe from another friend. He made a roll, and he put it on Facebook, and I'm going to try that here pretty soon. But just keep pushing on. If I can encourage you to do anything, it's to find your way on your journey. It's not going to be a paved, silvery road that's going to have like the perfect plants on each side that you're supposed to do. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have to find what works. You're going to have to pick it, try it. If it doesn't work, toss it out. Keep a notebook of everything that you do, so that a year and a half down the road you aren't like, did I try that? Did I try that new product that just came out a year ago? I don't remember, because I've tried so many things. So keep that. There's tons and tons of things out there. And also remember that your pinpointed problem, okay, what brought me to where I am was my thyroid. And I ended up learning more about my gut health. And from my gut health, I started learning more about the teas that I drink and the herbs that I take. And I learned about ashwagandha, which is an amazing adaptogenogen herb that is just incredible. I learned about green tea drinks, or green vitamin and mineral drinks, that you make up in the morning. I'll be honest, those don't seem to work well for me. And it's kind of strange, and that I've noticed, and I don't know why, when I take them, I seem to put on weight, which makes no sense to me at all. So I'm kind of working on that. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and maybe it makes me eat more, maybe it makes me hungrier. I don't know, but we're working on that. So research, questions, ask a lot of them, take a lot of notes. Don't give up. You'll fail. You'll find things that won't work. You'll have bad days. I have days where I'll do this and a whole bunch of hair will come out. I'm like, dang it. But most of my days with my hair is fine, and it's been growing back in, and I just got a haircut, and it's okay. I like it. I kind of like it longer though. There are days that, I can feel, my glands, my lymph nodes are a little swollen, so you'll find me doing the massage, and taking it down and pumping to remove the lymph, because It doesn't remove it by itself. You know, if you aren't exercising, if you aren't moving, if you're sluggish, you know, you got to do it yourself. You know, you just got to move it down, okay? So there's a lot of videos on that out there. Scalp massage is amazing. And there's just so many things. We're not limited to a doctor who won't listen to us and wants to just hand us a pill and make us go away. Because you know why? The more that they can treat us with pills, the more that they can keep us in that gap, the more money they make. And not only them, but pharmaceuticals and the x-ray technicians and, you know, the blood people that take our blood. And, you know, it just goes down the line, and the insurance companies. Everybody makes money from our sickness but us, okay? So I'm putting my money where it counts. I'm buying herbs and I'm buying minerals, and it's worked for me, people. I go back in May to see my doctor again, and I'm excited because I can tell you, I know I'm doing better. I still check my basal temperatures in the morning, and they're still like 97.1. That's higher than they've been, but it isn't where I want to be, but I'm getting there. And I'm telling you, just good things are on the horizon, and I want them to be for you. So don't look for someone to tell you what to do. Don't look for an easy answer. I want you to research. I want you to watch videos. I want you to watch those seminars online. I want you to follow, you know, Dr. Axe, Dr. McCullough, can't think of all their names, but, you know, follow me. I'll give you the advice that I can, and eat a healthy diet. Number one, man, get rid of the carbs, get rid of the sugar. Absolutely. The sugar, no benefit at all. Sugar, honey, molasses, agave, whatever you want to call it, don't think you have to have it. I've been sugar-free for over a year, and I don't miss sugar at all. And I always joke, if I ate a donut, I'd probably go into a coma. All right. So I think I've talked enough about that. I just wanted to have a little sit down with you, and I wanted to let you know the journey is a journey, and it's going to be your choice of what kind of journey it can be. I like to explore, I like to learn new things, and I like to pretty much just go with it. So that's it. That's it for me today. I'm gone. I'm going to stop talking, and I will see you later. Bye.